Okay, so when you want to put this pattern together, I've noticed that you have your pieces on top of each other. I think that might be causing your twisting issue because you're trying to maneuver between too many layers at once. What I did to get it right was I put them this way. As you can see, my band is straight and it'll always go on the right side of each piece. Right now I have it all clipped together so that you can just see how it goes, but notice there's gaps here. That won't happen when you actually fold them over because right now you're not sewing this part down. I just did it so that I could get my band straight. So far what I've done is I did a basting stitch on this end and on this end. And now what I'm going to do is fold these pieces right sides together. And what I'm going to do is right here is where you flip down before doing your side seam. Okay? This ensures that when you actually do attach this, all of it will flip down instead of being tucked in where it will look like crap. So this is what they mean by flipping it down. So then what I would do is obviously clip and clip. 1 second, sweetie. What is it? Oh, magnet. Alright, thank you.
Look.
Okay, so now that I have that clipped, I'll put this piece over as well. And notice, no twisting. Okay? So then I'm going to flip this part down. Okay? And I would attach the side seams. Now obviously this does not look anything like the pattern except the diagonals, but I just don't have time to print and do the whole thing. So here you go. And then what you would do is do your side seams here. Don't attach here. You don't need this. You just want to make sure your band can stay up. You just want to make sure that your two petals, I'll call these petals, you want to make sure that they're all on the ends. This is just like the nori in a way. I feel like the nori did it much simpler and much smarter, to be honest with you. But I digress. So you want to make sure that all of this, as well as this petal, they all align with this back piece. Mine are obviously skewed because I just cut scraps. But same thing over here. Don't have this band attached. You don't need to. Okay? You can just have that dangle out there. It doesn't matter. What matters is making sure that these pieces, these three pieces that you're going to sew the side seam, that you have your band down and that you have all three pieces level so that you can sew them together and have your side seam. So I'm going to do that real quick so that you can actually see what it looks like, even though this is probably going to look like garbage. Okay, so back now. Now I've sewn up the side seams. Now obviously this should have been moved down, but you know, I'm in a rush, so don't judge. So, okay. I made sure to have that right, and notice the band is just kind of dangling. Alright, let's see if I can, yeah. I'm just gonna let you, you can just look at my trash can for a second while I flip it inside out, because I forgot to do that before hitting record. Notice the lovely scraps in there. Okay, so now what we have, let's see. Hey, hon. Well, you're gonna have to wait, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Mama loves you, though. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry, Beth. I'm trying to make sure that I do this right. I'm gonna pause you. Okay, so, sorry. I was not prepared for that one. So, okay. I ran into a little issue here, but I fixed it. So, I got myself confused. When you first have this flipped down so that it's right, it's going to mess with your head for a second, but what you got to remember, because see how it twists here? But you need that because you want to have your raw edges against your raw edge of this so that when it's done, it flips down and you'll notice that it's right. But for the time being, it's going to look weird because you have to actually twist it up so that you can do the raw edges together. And you'll just follow along. Obviously mine's too long, but again, these are scraps. So you follow along all the way around the back. See? And you come all the way up. And notice it's still in the pocket, and you're going to have a twist here until you sew this down and then flip it over. And then I don't know what they want you to do, but I've done my job. I hope this helped, and I don't know. This is a garbage pattern and I will never ever make it. Alright. Love you. Bye.